So I'd seen someone comment in a recent video that when the falling box at the beginning of the review is so massive that it injures me on the fall, that you know it's going to be a good kit. Well, I guess that's going to be the case with this one as well. Because this kit is massive. This is the Sitara Kaneshiya Ver.Ganesa kit from the Megami device line here from Kotobukiya. This is by far the most massive kit that I've ever seen from the Megami device line. Of course, it is gigantic in this box because she's got some big massive equipment and it's going to be awesome. So let's get right into it. So I've previously already reviewed the Sitara Kaneshiya standard kit and also the Tenki version, which are both very cool. I really like this kit. And now this new version, the Ver.Ganesa, has some massive equipment and some new weaponry and stuff in here. So it's going to be very cool. The box art, as usual, has that matte finish for the background, which is matte white. And then all the illustration and text and everything has this nice gloss finish, which looks very cool. The illustration, as always, looks fantastic. And here is a close-up look there at the character illustration, just because it's such a nice illustration. I'd hate for it to go to waste and you guys not to be able to enjoy that up close. Over here we got a little bit of information that says characters from the 3D action shooting game Alice Gear Aegis are being converted into Megami devices. Despite her small stature, Sitara expertly uses her oversized weapons to take down Vice. With the dress gear Ganesha equipped, her super heavy class Megami is born. So the first line of that I think was the same as what's on the other version, it's just the last line's different. Anyway, here on the sides of the box, just kind of got the same thing. Here on the back side of the box, the same as the front. The front and back are exactly the same. On this side of the box, you've got a look at the face options. So you've got kind of just a regular face, a smiling happy face, and this kind of face like that. You got some water slide decals in here as well, and some stickers for that, it looks like. List price over here is coming in at a whopping 14,800 yen, so around $150 for this. That is pretty pricey indeed, but as you guys can see, it's a massive kit. As we're checking out the bottom of the box now, you guys can see some of the details of the built kit and everything. I will just take this moment to thank USA Gundam Store for making it all possible, guys. If you're interested in checking out some of these kits, do check them out at USA Gundam Store. The link and the coupon code for you guys to use will be down in the video description down below. So if you guys enjoy me reviewing these Megami device kits like this, especially these big, expensive ones, definitely give a shout out to USA Gundam Store, say thanks, and if you want, if you're willing to, if you'd like to, do some shopping there as well. But as you guys can see, there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with this kit, so I'm looking forward to getting right into the box. So this is going to take a while to build, but we just got a lot of big parts there. This is all the parts for the body, it looks like. We got some new parts, I can tell right off the bat there. So we'll take a look at all of the runners and everything in a moment. Let's just first take a look at the manual here. On the front, we've got the box art, and this manual is pretty thick, as you might imagine. Goes up to 40 pages altogether. So there's the back side, just a continuation of the illustration from the front. There, A2.2, as it's the second version of the A2 model, which is the Sitara Kaneshiya. And yeah, in case you guys play in the game, I don't, so I'll share this code with you, so there you go. On the inside of the manual here, we got some Alice Gear Aegis stuff. I don't play the game, yeah, so I don't really know anything about it, but there's a look at the massive equipment. I wonder how well she's going to be able to hold up that big, long, massive sword. We'll see. And aside from that, she also got these big, massive claws, and this huge booster equipment on there. Super heavy is definitely the right description word for this. So here's our parts list, and as always, just these little grayed out sections are going to be the parts that you're not going to use for this, so you'll have a few parts left over, it looks like. And then it's just right into the construction. So I'm going to assume you build this as normal, where you build the figure first, and then you build all of the kind of armor and everything. Lastly, here at the end, it just shows you how to swap heads. If you wanted to use a different head from a Figma or a Frame Arms Girl or something, you can do that with this kit. And then here at the back, we've got our paint list, or color and decal guide. So the color guide there, it's all in Japanese, but you can figure that out if you want to match the colors exactly. Here's just a guide to show you that. And then where the decals go, obviously eye decals, and then over here, some of the other decals around on the kit. You can see they're in these photographs. All very good. Let's check out the runners. Okay, so checking out the water slide decals here first. The decal sheets aren't that big. There's not a ton of decals with this, so it would have been nice for a kit this huge to include some more decals, some more markings, things like that. But basically you got eyes, like little blushing marks there, and a few little like flower logos and things, and then this set, which is some more details for the armor and all that. Then our sticker sheet, which is a mirror chrome sticker sheet, which I'm guessing these are going to probably go in behind some clear parts, things like that, to make your clear parts nice and shiny. We do have some poly caps with this kit, this PC runner. We've got 2 of here in gray, which is pretty unusual for a Megami device kit, but obviously given the size of this, you can understand. And for our hand parts, we've got open resting hands, holding hands, open expressive hands, closed fists, and then holding trigger finger hands, and then you've got another set of holding hands and trigger finger hands there with the wrist molded together with the hand itself to give you a stronger wrist. We got a few more here, peace sign hands and also pointing hands for the left and right, and then one more which is technically the X runner, but these are going to be our new holding hands for holding up our big mass weapon, so it looks like these have a different style wrist joint on them as well. We've also got some actual screw pieces here, which I'm guessing are going to be used probably for the base because of the massive weight of this kit. And our pre-painted parts here include these pieces for the neck, which have a little bit of gold painted on, and then there's a little bit of dark blue painted on these pieces here for the body. And of course our face pieces, which look very nice. So, and then any other faces that you have from the other different versions of this kit, of course, are going to work with that. So if you wanted to mix up some different expressions, things like that, if you already have the original version or the Tenki version. But I gotta say, these face options do look pretty good. Then we've got all of our base parts here in clear purple. So there's just like the main plate, which is in this kind of like matte finish on there, which looks nice. Got 2 of those. This runner here is labeled BS1 with kind of the big main arm piece, then some other connection pieces here. And then we've got BS2, which is some more connection pieces and all more parts there for the base. Right now, getting into the main bulk of the runners, runner A here is in brown for all of our hair pieces. Runner B in this light tan color for some of the body pieces. Runner C going to be all of our skin tone pieces there for the thighs, the upper arms, the neck and chest. Runner D, some arm pieces here in dark blue. Runner E, some more light tan pieces here for some joints, shoulder joints, knee joints, stuff like that. We've got another runner E, which is just some more wrist joint parts there in dark blue. Runner F is some of the large armor pieces there. We've got 2 different G runners, both of which are just some joint parts, one in dark blue, one in light tan. Runner H, some more of our armor pieces on there. Also, these are parts for the headdress and parts for the weapon over here. Runner I is then starting to get into some of our new equipment for this, so it's kind of funny. You got some really huge pieces like these, massive ones down there, and then some really tiny ones like those up there. But anyway, we got 2 of this I runner, there you go. And scaling it way back down to a couple more small runners here. Runner J is a few more pieces in the light tan. Same thing with runner K1, but then our just regular runner K is some nice molded gold. Then runner L, we're back to more new parts there, again with some really huge parts on that one, as you can see, but some really nice detail on there as well. Got 2 of this L runner. Runner M looks like some weapons parts here, and the same thing for runner N, but now this is in a nice medium gray color. Runner O, some more gray color parts, but these are much larger for some of the new equipment, the majority of them anyway, and we've got 2 of those. Same thing with runner P, some more internal or kind of mechanical parts of the new equipment here in gray. We got 2 of those as well. And it's continuing on to runner Q here for some more of that. We got 2 of these, and a little bit more as we've got 2 of the R runner as well for some joint type pieces here in ABS plastic, by the way. And the same thing for runner S. So there's those. We got 2 of this runner as well. Now getting into some of the white pieces of our new equipment, here is runner T, including this new weapon that she has, which is just this fan. So there's like just a regular version and the one that shows like when she's swinging it. And runner U for just a bunch more white pieces. We got 2 of this U runner. And I should note that it's not pure white, it's a slightly warm kind of off-white, slightly cream kind of color. Runner V is going to be a familiar runner here of some clear purple effect parts. Interesting though that we only get 1 of these, and I think this is for the rifle blast effect, and other versions of this kit had some more effect parts for like the boosters at the back, not included with this version unfortunately. Runner V1 here in this nice clear bluish green color is some new effect parts and things for the sword blade there, for example. Runner W is another little handheld weapon thing, kind of similar to what we had with the Tenki version of the kit. Runner Y is for making our little, like, I don't know what it is because I'm not familiar with the game, but our like little chibi version of Sitara there, kind of her own like little doll of herself kind of thing. And finally, Runner Z is this generic runner here of more joint parts and stuff that we can use for the kit. So there you go, guys. Obviously there is a ton of stuff in here, so it's going to take me a little while to get this all built up, and then there'll be a lot to go over in the review. So for now, I'll just leave it there. Again, guys, check out all the different Megami device stuff and other different Kotobukiya kits and everything from Bandai there at USA Gundam Store. The link and the coupon code is down in the video description below. And I should also mention too that if you were interested in only the new equipment, if you already had the regular Sitara kit and you didn't want to buy the whole full thing again, they do also sell this as just a set of like just the new equipment and not the body, but I think it's like doesn't include like a few parts, like the fan parts, I think, for example, is something that's only for this version of the kit. So there is a little bit new to gain that you can only get from this version of the kit, but if you didn't want to spend quite as much money and you already had the regular Sitara Kaneshiya kit and you just want the new equipment, you can get that for a little bit less. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. I'll go ahead and work on this, and then I'll have the review for this coming out very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for your support. Until next time, have a great day, guys. Bye bye.